going on, everybody? Oh, snap. I forgot to do my normal. So let's go ahead and get into that. What's happening? Welcome to Base Hang 54. Um, this has been going on for about a year and a half or so, off and on. I came in a little bit too early, maybe like a month and a half ago. Said I was going through some low key depression, you know, like stuff is changing in my life. Moved a few months back, and the transition of me having a normal day to day routine got uprooted. And my it's kind of a personality quirk. I don't necessarily like change too much, and this is a whole state change. So necessary, and it was needed for me to grow. But I thought I was gonna be okay, and then I didn't. I wasn't able to keep up with the normal stuff that I would normally do, like um, gym, diet. I had goals of losing weight by a certain time and being in a certain place. Then I didn't get there, and that sent me a little bit further into it. And I kind of started kind of reclusing into myself. And luckily, I had a few videos that were like stockpiled that I could release to kind of stay consistent on the channel to at least release something like, 2 times a week or so. But um, I have to get back to my normal. So say the same. I'm gonna be getting back to my normal, and this is the normal thing, man. On a Sunday, hopefully at 8 o'clock, 8:30, I hop on here, chop it up with y'all, because you know what I'm saying, I appreciate all of y'all that are here. I made 30,000 subscribers, and that is crazy. But I'm at 30.3 right now. Um, got the clothing situation going on. That's completely crazy. That's different. This particular design was asked from a subscriber. They was like, "Hey, when is that base dude's gonna come out on a design? Because I definitely want to get one." And I was like, I had no plans of releasing this as a thing, but it's a thing. And oddly enough, it's kind of the same size as my hand, which is kind of funny because you look at it and it's freaking huge, but then it's my hand. It's my hand. And I think that's hilarious. So yeah, so my hand's that big. So just for uh scale, when I say I got big meat hooks, I'm not lying. It's a thing. But yeah, this is on let's see, it's bullythekid.myspreadshop.com. If you want to pick up one of these, I got a few different designs and stuff that are there if you're interested in it. If not, I appreciate you dropping in and saying what's up. But if you like it, come and pick it up. It's great, great hoodie. Feels real good. And yeah, so if I'm gonna wear something, might as well be my own stuff, right? So yeah. But back to the hiatus. I think I've been gone for about a month and a half from doing bass hangs like normal. I kind of switched over to doing Sunday morning grooves, and from that, kind of gave me the inspiration or kind of set me back on track to kind of get back to my normal situation that I'm normally doing. With that, I have a lot of videos I need to do. I got base builds, at least 3 of them that I got to do. I got some new news from a big name company that I cannot say yet until March the 15th. So y'all be looking out for that date. But I can't say anything about it just yet. supposed to be in the mail from that big name company, and also a lesser known company that I've heard great things about. That's also in the mail. So also have the Low End Lobster Hard Luck Kings base that he modified that I got to get back. So that's gonna be coming back to the channel. I'm happy about that. I still have to do the P10. That's right there. I got to do that demo and then send off this base, which is the Harley Benton, to its final destination and stuff like that. But I got a lot of things that are coming down the pipeline, and it's time to go ahead and get on them, man. It's time to get on them. I'm going to be doing a base giveaway. Should be 3 bases that I'm going to give away to my Patreon, and that's going to be coming in April, March, April, beginning of May, because I need enough time to promote it and stuff like that. So beginning of May, it's going to be 3 bases that I'm going to give away on this channel, and that's to make room for whatever the man upstairs has for me in the future, or whatever changes and stuff comes with the channel. I have the space on my rack to hold them. So could be Pinky right there. Could be Pinky. She could be going. Who knows? Could be the Glary that's right there. It could be my SX base, my trusty one. Heck, it could really be this Sterling 4-string with the Aguilar and Adair preamp. We don't know. I still have Glary bases and stuff that I could go ahead and include in the giveaway. So it may be 4. Who knows? But that's going to be something that's going to be coming up. It's going to have its own video. And I'm going to introduce all of that and give you all the information on that whenever it comes in the next coming weeks. So thank y'all for dropping in. The 9 people that are checking me out, thank you so much. I didn't do any shout outs or anything, or let anybody know that this was going to be happening, that I was going to be coming back with a base hang on today. I just kind of decided to hop on here because, what else am I doing? Might as well get back to it, put the routine in motion, and see where it falls. So, about to check out these comments and see what y'all talking about. But what I like to do is, for everybody that's watching, can you tell me where you're watching from? I love to see where everybody's actually watching this base hang from. And I think a little bit later, I'll actually post a poll on my channel to see what's the best time or what's the best day for me to do the base hang. I'm thinking Sundays may be a little bit better for other people to do it on a different day, maybe a Saturday. Most people want to get out and get busy on a Saturday. Most Sundays are just kind of winding down, getting ready for the week coming. So I figured Sunday would be good, but that's going to be a poll that's probably going to come up on tomorrow sometime. So y'all keep your eyes open for that. I have a bass, kind of a bass technique video that's going to be coming out this coming Thursday about some of the stuff I do whenever I'm playing, whenever I'm creating. And I'm going to kind of follow that vein. I got to record, got to wait for the muse of inspiration to hit me. And then I can go ahead and start knocking out some of these bass builds and some of these demos and all that good stuff and get back to the normal bully kid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I appreciate y'all watching. Thank y'all so much for dropping in. Let's see. All right, we got Sean Lewis. Good evening. How you doing, Sean? Frank, what's happening? What's happening? Fleece, what's happening? Sean, watching from Zion, Illinois. Dope. Cool. Um, so what can we talk about? Um, so with the Sunday morning groove videos, I think I am gonna continue doing those. And I've added a few new little elements to what I'm doing. So normally the groove is normally just drums and bass because I got my drums back here and then bass is back here and the lead over there if I just care to pull it down and do some stuff. But I've added in some keys. So you may have noticed that in a few videos. So that's going to be a thing that I'm kind of exploring. So we'll see where that goes as far as production. I may do a video on how I record and stuff. If y'all are into that, let me know in the comments, and we'll see how this thing goes, man. Because you know, I love music expression, and I don't really know what y'all want to see. I just kind of do what I want to do, and then let the cards fall where they may. It's been working out pretty good, but if there's something that you're needing help with, I love to help. So I figured I'd go ahead and throw that out there to the masses and see where it goes. Um, I actually got to take this bad boy out on the town. Uh, this 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 bass is freaking savage. Like it's it's not my signature. My signature is disgusting, but like I can take both of them to a session and do everything with just two basses, and it's crazy. It really is. I don't. If you don't know, this is a Music Man Big L5. It is the three single coil pickups. There are hum canceling. So whenever I solo a pickup, they play exactly how they sound with no hum, and that's each one of them. The electronics on this thing is ridiculous, and it's perfect how it is. I'm not gonna change it. I'm gonna leave it exactly how this is. This is my first legitimate Music Man bass, and it's perfect. It's perfect. It really is. It holds tune. I haven't messed with it in about 2 months. It's great. Yeah, it's great. So I was kind of messing with it today, which is why it's right next to me, messing with the Harking amp I got back there with the tone hammer, and that pairing sounds good. I just kind of want to know what the heart key actually sounds like. I probably should have recorded it. That'd have been a nice little group. Might still do it later. But yeah, I just want to drop in here and say what's up. And I didn't really have a set time for what I wanted to do, just kind of seeing what's happening with everybody and dropping in and let y'all know that I'm actually going to be getting back to doing this more often. And I thank y'all for watching and stuff like that. Let's see. Oh, more people dropped in. Okay. Andrew, what's going on? Watching from New Zealand. Cool. Appreciate it, son. Let's see. BR. What's happening? What's happening? Kelvin Reeves, one of the winners of the Bully the Kid giveaway. He got a P base. Finally, he got a P base, and yeah. What's the latest with MJC strings? Okay, so what ended up happening with MJC is the CEO and owner or sole proprietor of MJC Ironworks. He passed away of cancer at the end of last year. So um, The company at the present moment is kind of up in the air as to how they're going to move forward, if they're going to move forward, if they dissolve or not. Um, One of my fellow artists, Low and Lobster, he's moved to a different string company just to keep the, what I'm saying, just to keep the keep the train moving. But unfortunately, the owner of MJC is no longer with us and stuff like that. And that's a hard blow because I really love the strings. I love what they sound like. I love how they feel. Really great strings. So for me right now, I have probably I say about 6 or 7 sets left, and then I'm gonna have to figure out what the next move is. So just kind of taking that, week by week, day by day, trying to figure out where the next move is, if there is a possible move. If there is, phenomenal. If not, then you know, the Lord gives, the Lord takes away. That's how I see it. It was a blessing for the time that I was with the company. Never did anything wrong to me. Chris Volpini works with the company. Good dude, good quality guy, and it's really a shame that those circumstances happen to make uh, these decisions as a result. So uh, rest in peace, Mike Connolly. I never got to meet him, but from what I understand from mutual string companies, he was a good guy. Like he was a really good guy, and unfortunately, he was uh, he was taken from us. So the company right now is kind of up in the air, and it's kind of playing it by ear and see what comes. Staying open, and yeah. So that's the whole MJC thing. Uh, I still have the link to my strings in all of my videos because if the company does continue on for every video I play that I'm using those strings, it would be like I feel like that's an ode to him, for producing a good product, whether or not it actually goes to the company website or not, or whether or not they discontinue. That's kind of like my uh, in memorandum type deal, you know. So that's kind of how I'm handling it, and we'll see if there's going to be a pivot, if there's going to be a transition. I'm talking to a few companies to see if there's something that I could bring to the table for them, and when that happens, if that happens, I'll let you know, and I'll let you know what company I'm actually moving to, and give you a good string video. Maybe something where I buy multiple sets of strings and then do like a blind play test so that you can decide what strings you think sound the best, brand new out of the pack type deal. So we'll see how that goes. So stay tuned. And yeah, let's see. Have you ever tried jamming Waterfalls by TLC? Low key, sick bass line. Now that I think about it, that is a pretty dope bass line. Now that I think about it, because I never played it. I never like sat down and just like learned it. A song that I did learn by TLC on guitar, of all things, acoustic guitar at that, is No Scrubs, and it's only 3 notes. But I have big fingers, so trying to get those fingerings down and make it one succession transition thing is kind of hard. But I never played. Now that I think about it, I never played bass on No Scrubs either. I just played acoustic guitar, but I might have to check that out. So thank you for that. All right, Henry, what's happening? Oh, okay, absolutely. Um, yeah, let me. That would be phenomenal. That'd be dope. So, Chris, let me send you something. Check your Facebook. Chris. Um, I'll send you the link to it. You can drop in Volpini. All right. All right. So I just sent the link out to Chris. So hopefully he can drop in and say what's up. Um, Talk a little bit more about it. It's, you know, kind of hurts, but I get it. I get it, man. What's going on, Jose? Call me Deezy. What's happening? Just want to say I'm proud of you, channel, bro. Keep inspiring. Thank you so much. You ever jam on Jamerson's flat round labella strings? No, I've never played them. I've only played maybe two types of flat wounds, and one of them were FHS precision flat wounds, and then I got labella deep talking flat wounds. Those are the only ones that I've actually played on. The labellas are actually on my P bass, and I think that's the strings that I'm gonna run on that one because I just love how it sounds. But Chris has dropped in, so let me go ahead and add you. What's going on, my man?
Hey, what's up? Long time no see.
Right? Hey, I'm gonna see you for NAM though, right? You doing NAM?
I will be there. Yeah, I just picked up. I'm gonna. Well, I don't know yet. It's not confirmed, but I might be doing like a mini tour right after that. So June's gonna be a cool month.
Okay, cool.
But
So you hopping with some groups, doing your thing.
yeah, I'm working on a bunch of stuff right now. I got out of the military after I was cleared of my health issues, and so
Congratulations, my man.
yeah. So
You
now,
made it out alive, my dog.
so now I'm a musician. Don't have any other jobs at the moment, so I
I
guess
mean, yeah, but at least you got your fingers. You can still get down.
that's right. That's right. You can see like my facial hair from the chemo. Like I got. I'm just another Italian with a mustache now. That's all that
Hey,
grows
man.
in.
Hey, you got to rock that Mario,
Oh,
baby. That Mario Luigi.
That's gonna be like Tom Selleck, man.
You got to say some Sam Elliott. You got to come with the
Sam
beat.
Elliott, that's fine. I don't have the voice, but I could learn.
So, those that don't know, Chris Volpini is part of the Lobster Verse. He is one of the cats that are like down with Low End Lobster and stuff. He's cool with me, but that's not my universe. That's his, and I do crossovers.
We're all family. We're all family.
Yeah. Low and Loud, man, he's been a blessing since me just meeting him. He's changed the whole direction of my channel.
Me too. I mean, it sounds weird to say, but in a lot of ways, he's changed my life. Honestly.
Yeah.
He is. I owe him a few debts, I think, but hopefully he never collects.
Hey, man, just stay on his good graces. He'll never have to charge you up. You know? It's kind of have to. You probably won't watch this, so you probably okay.
Yeah.
So MJC.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I was. I sent that. I wrote that on the board before you kind of covered a lot of it, but I may or may not be still involved with the company. I don't even know that much at the moment. Unfortunately, 2021 was a very bad year for us. We lost Mike in November, but we also lost Ted on Memorial Day. Those were our two primary owners. So we lost Ted on Memorial Day. He was at it was very sudden. And I was fishing when I got the call, and and Mike was told me, and so we tried to make a plan going forward. And then at that time we already knew about Mike's health, and Mike had lung cancer, and he kind of downplayed it to all of us, but we all knew. Um,
Mm-hmm.
he didn't want anybody worrying about him. And it was rough because he was really, I'm not gonna make excuses or anything. He wouldn't want me to do that, but he was trying to keep up with orders and everything. It just wasn't going well. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and the last time I went up there, I kind of got caught up on what we could, and a few weeks later he was gone. And right now the state of the company is that his his ex-wife is the executor of the state, and he is and we're not, there's myself and one other um, person left, kind of, and
Okay.
no one's going to push her right now because she's dealing with enough. So what we're doing right now is trying to go through what orders were still on the table, what was still going on. We had the company was, thanks to people like Bully the Kid and Lobster and their efforts, the company was growing pretty fast, and we don't know where it was left off.
Mm.
So we're still figuring that out. It's a lot to go through, and we don't know. You know, we've come up with plans, but it's not our decision. It's the executor's decision at this point. So we are just trying to be supportive because it's not about business right now, and we're just being supportive of her and trying to, whatever we do, we're going to be trying to do justice for Mike's legacy because he is one of the top names in the industry. And
Mm.
so anything that we do, if we do anything, it's going to be with that in mind. Um, you know, we don't want anything to we don't want to do
Tarnish
any
what he
sort of
made.
bastardized version
Yeah.
of what he contributed to the industry, because he really is one of the unsung heroes. A lot of what bass strings are a result of Mike, and he doesn't get the credit that he's owed. And I can tell you, I haven't found a string that I like as much yet. I've been trying.
Yeah. Yeah.
uh,
It's I mean, I can't really say that I've went through a lot of different strings. I was kind of
you know,
just grandfathered into Ernie Ball,
mm,
right? Like that just happened to be the thing that's just around, you know.
yep.
I break a string, okay, new set of Ernie Balls, $16, right? And
And I love
then
their instruments, but not their strings.
they're okay. They last maybe a month and a half before they're dead, you know. And I didn't know any better, so
Yeah.
then I moved to because of Marcus Miller, the Dunlop Super Brights,
Oh, I
right?
thought he had DR. He had a DR signature set too.
Yeah, but I didn't even
Yeah, you
because of
want to.
him doing. He also did the Dunlops.
Yeah, yeah, that's what he
So
does now.
before, yeah, so before I got with MJC, I was just doing Dunlops because they price was about the same and they're a little bit more snappy than Ernie Balls and they last just a little bit longer. For a
Like,
while, I was
awesome.
playing one bass with elixir strings, and those are phenomenal. However, they're $50 something a pop. So
Yeah, I mean, for me, I was never so like for me, I got really into when the flat wound craze hit. I got really into that, and so I didn't really have round wound. I would always keep one 5-string jazz bass with round wounds, and that was if I played with a cover band or whatever. And
mm,
I bought them indiscriminately. It usually ended up being DRs, and DRs, it's a good product.
yeah,
They're great people at that company. They're really nice people.
uh,
Um,
I think I
and
ended up going with the DR thing. I think I ended up going through like a neon phase because
I
I
never
was
tried the
playing in
neon ones.
clubs. They actually don't feel bad. If you ever played Black Beauties, they feel similar.
Never played those. I
But
always played the Sunbeams. That was always my go-to with DRs.
okay, But with the neons, because of the clubs I was playing, they had black lights everywhere.
Oh,
Right.
that's yeah, that'd be cool.
So yeah, so I play a what was my go-to bass? I played this Marcus Miller M2 whatever, little small lightweight 5-string bass, and I'll throw like some freaking orange joints on it or some lime green joints on it. Let the lights hit it, and then I got these shots. I got these like the 1, 2, 3, or 4 times they actually take a picture of the bass player. I got these shots and they look so I went through that phase for a little bit, and then
I still have. So this one, you remember this one?
Oh yeah, man.
So this has
Sunbeams.
No, it has NJCs on it.
Okay,
they're still good. They've been on there since NAMM. You played on them.
Yeah, I
They're
mean,
still good.
it's a good string, dude. It's
I'm
a
thinking
good
about
string.
when I changed my strings early, and those are still they're not dead yet.
Yeah,
it's true to form.
It's I put these on them on this bass. I want to say October.
Yeah,
and they're still.
And those are nickels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine are stainless. So
yeah. So I don't want to grind my dang frets down. Now my BTK5, the original, has stainless steel frets. So stainless on those ain't nothing. So
I mean, even if so, even stainless on nickel frets, you're still looking at a long shelf. It's going to take a while.
Yeah.
But
I do a lot of bending.
That's how I got involved with them. Is so I kept one jazz bass, one 5-string jazz bass with rounds, just in case I did pickup gigs with a cover band or something. Because I always do 5-string for cover band, and so I would just buy. It was usually like DRs, and they're fine. Like they were. I was happy with them. And then I was like, well, the cover band I was playing in started working a lot, and I was like, well, I really want to get, I really want to up my round wound game or whatever. And the only place around Oklahoma City that carried the Sunbeams. Now, Guitar Center would have the high beams, but I like the Sunbeams. And this is before you could get everything online and have it in 2 days or whatever. So I was like, I really want to find a round wound string I liked, and it was something I never researched, and then I came across these strings in a tin, and I was like, well, the tin's cool, so if I hate the strings, price was right, I think, and I was like, if I hate the strings, I got the tin at least, and it was like, it was a game changer for me. They were the best. All my complaints about round wounds were gone, and then it went the other way. I had one bass with flats, and all the other ones had round wounds, and eventually I deployed, and while I was on deployment, I got bored one night, and I just messaged the Facebook page, just basically saying, I don't know what voodoo you guys commit to down, in Pennsylvania, but
sign me up.
And it ended up his son's in the Air Force too, and we got to talking about that, and eventually snowballed, and I ended up with the company.
That's dope, man.
And the biggest thing about it was like he was my friend. Like I genuinely looked up to him and genuinely enjoyed we talked twice a week usually, and genuinely enjoyed our conversations when I would go up there to visit and help out and everything. And whatever skills I got are in this are from him. And yeah, it's just to beat the horse some more. It's we don't know what's going on, but whatever we do, we're gonna be very cautious to be respectful to the legacy of our founder. And if the best thing for that legacy is to
let it go,
then that's what we'll do.
That's a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah, it is. It
Uh,
is, and it's just it's crazy. It's just I still expect you know I still expect the phone to ring sometimes, and for him to
yeah,
start giving me shit on the other end of the line.
yeah.
But it just that's why I think we kind of just I don't know if we did the best job telling people what the state of the company is. So I saw this opportunity and decided to take it.
Yeah, I mean, so I can't speak for the other people that represent the company because I don't really follow the YouTube channels of these other people. You know what I'm saying? I know you had Rocco Frostia and stuff like that. That's a huge name. But like me and Lob, we were exclusive to that. So I know how Lobster plays. I know how I play. And I'm a funk dude. So me doing slap stuff, it did everything I freaking wanted it to do, plus some. So having the transition now is a little bit daunting because you got to find that fit. And I'm not a huge name like Rocco,
Well, that was our
so
whole thing. That was our whole thing. So, you know, Rocco, him and Mike were friends, and that's why Rocco was on board. There were some other bigger names that were coming on board just out of their friendship for Mike, but we never went for celebrity players. We didn't want them, honestly. What we were going for were serious musicians, and our artist program it was a buy in bulk. It wasn't
mhm,
it wasn't free strings. It was a buy in bulk program essentially, and we we did things to cut down the cost of production, like packaging and things like that. But our thing was always like we want serious musicians that like are we what does Flea have to gain by us giving him strings or whatever? What does he have to? So we thought a better way to do it was to get people that are actually going to a store and buying our strings, and they're actually like playing stages where actual people are just like serious. We didn't want just anybody, but like serious musicians that are not necessarily famous was the goal. And then the YouTube thing, that was my baby. Was getting the YouTube, the gear reviews and the guitar techs and the YouTube
mhm,
personalities and I watched you all the time on deployment, and I watched Rumbling Man
yeah,
on deployment. If you're not out doing stuff, you're just sitting. You go to the gym and stuff, but like it's a lot of downtime, and so I watched you and Daniel and then Lobster was like when I moved when I wasn't deploying anymore when he started.
yeah.
Um,
It's
but
his ascension is ridiculous because
I
he.
saw it. I for a long time. I was like, dude, I knew the first. I can't curse on here, but I was like, dude, even though I already did like 20 times, but like I was like, dude, the first freaking time that I saw you, I knew it. I was
Yeah,
like, I
he,
saw it
he
right.
has a thing, dude. Like he
No
has a.
one surprised by his success. Like I knew it. I saw it, and I was like, I'm getting in on this guy on the ground floor.
So he's only had the channel for what, 2 years? He's only had it for two
Yeah, I mean,
years.
it's
He
not been
started
long.
during the pandemic, and then
It's not
he's
been
at
long.
20,000 now.
It's
I'm at
not.
30, and I started like 2 years before the pandemic.
Yeah, we're
Now,
coming. We're coming.
granted, I wasn't consistent like Lobster was, but I feel like he's at least
But
2/3 of my catalog and videos just in those 2 years.
I mean,
Because he's
shit.
doing like 4 videos a week at some points.
It's at the end of the day, it's the person, and that's why it does
Yeah,
well. It's
yeah,
because of the person. It's not because of anything. It's not because of the camera he uses. It's like bass players. It's not. I've heard people that sound like absolute dog doo doo on Federas, and I'm gonna get my hand out of the camera. And I've heard people sound awesome on Squires. It's the person. It's not the. It's
yeah,
just like your channel. Like that was what that's what drew me as a viewer. So that's what drew me as a for a sponsorship was like this guy's honest. And if the thing sucks, he's going to tell us it sucks. And that's what I told you. If you remember, I was like, if you, I said, I don't care if you love it or hate it, but tell me why you hate it, because that's what we can do to make it better.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, and if I had known you were in Tulsa, you would have hung out before I knew you.
Yeah. You was in Oklahoma City, like you said, right?
7 years.
Yeah. I was there 7 years. So we just missed each other.
You might have seen me playing down that stupid Riverwalk.
Yeah. Dude, which is really weird because I used to do gigs out there. I used to do gigs out there.
I played at Jasmo's Bourbon Street.
Canes. How did I never run across you?
You may have walked by when I was playing.
Might have. I did Canes all the time. I did Inner Circle all the time. I did the Yeti all the time. All those are like right there. They're right there. Vanguard, they're all right there.
The only I played 3 shows in Tulsa when I was there. One of them was at the Mercury Lounge.
Yeah.
I played in what's one of the lakes, their marina. That was a fun show actually. We played there once. They had this like a 2-4 bar on the marina, and it was like right on the docks.
Shoot!
They opened up all the garage doors. And
oh god dang it!
I played there once, and I played this other place that it was a small acoustic show. It was like a coffee shop / hookah lounge or some shit. It was real dumb.
Sounds like the Gypsy.
It could be. I don't remember the name. I was so mad because I drove an hour to play there. Whatever, get me through this. And, but Mercury Lounge was a lot of fun. I think I played there twice actually.
Okay.
But it was
dope.
It was fun.
Yeah, man. Yes. I appreciate you dropping in, man. And this isn't me kicking you off. This is me saying I appreciate you.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna drop off. Go back to being a viewer. It's your time. But I saw an opportunity, and I know that people wondered. We've been kind of quiet, and I know that. It's just that I might get an angry phone call later for doing it this way, but I just, we got to say something, and I saw the opportunity. The topic came up organically, so as a sign to kind of say that we're not gone yet, but we're definitely not humming along right now. We just don't really know yet, but once we do, we'll be a lot better with communication.
Dope, man. Well, Chris, thank you so much, my man. Thank you. Appreciate you dropping in. Appreciate you watching, first of all, because
I always watch. I like it. So, a little thing about our Nashville trip, I like to bully the kid, and I need ammo. So I watch everything he puts out because I have notebooks full of just material for
that's not fair, man. You ain't playing fair.
Exactly. That's why I win, because I'm not going to win a fair fight. So, after we get to California and buy what I'm sure is going to be overpriced, a few overpriced drinks, then I'm going to.
Oh, then it's going to happen? All right, cool.
Break them out. I'm going to say, all right, on March 6th, 2022.
Well, you already gave me a heads up, so now I got to be cognizant of what the hell.
Yeah, but you're still like a year behind. So you'll never be able to make up that ground.
All right, I guess that's not fair, but okay.
If
that's life, if that's life, okay. We'll see. I guess the
by the way,
Nam Show wrap up is going to be interesting. Then I assume.
Yeah. By the way, do you remember this from Nam?
Shut up! You got it?
Yeah, I got it. I told you I was going to get it. Back channels, baby.
Hey man,
I'm selling them. I mean, but that's the one we played at NAMM.
yeah, you
Yeah.
said it. I just thought you were joking though.
No, no, no. I don't
You
joke
really
about
bought it. You really bought it from that company on the spot.
No, I did not buy it while we were there. I had to wait.
You raggedy mother.
I told you. I like
You said it on camera. I got it on camera. He was like, "I'm gonna get this. When is this going? When's this coming back to the shop? On this date. All right, cool." And I was like, "That was different." Anyway, I like this Lakeland right here.
Oh, there's more. My love affair with Lakeland is far from over.
Yeah, I feel like you got what, 4 now? 3?
So funny you should mention that. We're working something out because I'm downsizing. But right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Lakeland. But I'm working out a deal because they're all Skylines. But
Are you going to the next level?
I want a US. Yeah, that's my get out of the military, done with chemo celebration. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's coming. It's coming.
Okay. Dang it. Hey man, I need you to get into this YouTube game heavy. Because I need to hear these. And also, you got chops. I don't know why the hell you doing this.
Yeah. I like what I do for low end lobster. That's but there might be, I'm not one to predict the future. There might be some video content out coming.
Man, you need to get off it, bro. If you could just talk like this to the camera, you are good.
I like working for Will. I'm happy with that. I'm happy helping that channel out. But I can't confirm or deny that I'll be taking a bigger role in terms of the channel content.
Can't confirm or deny, huh? Okay.
Can't confirm or deny because I don't know if it's going to get accepted. So
that's true.
But no, even if it doesn't, I'm more than happy just doing what I do for Will. It's totally fine for me. I'm not good at the technology side of making videos is what turns me on.
Okay.
As you know from my many stupid questions to you late at night about video editing and things of that sort.
Dude, Will is the editing dude. I'm a shoot from the hip. Most of the time, I'm running one way through. If I mess up, I mess up.
Yeah, and that's so it's. I have like the problem of being somewhat of a perfectionist and being totally ignorant to how to get perfection. So it's a very
it's a slippery slope, is what you said.
Yeah, it's a very
it's got to be perfect. However, I mess up naturally.
But I have no idea how to make it perfect, and
I don't want to do it.
And I'm too lazy to learn it. But I mean, I have a few videos up. I have cornered the market on the Lakeland short scale hollow body video review.
That's your stake in the industry.
That's the flag on the paper. I'm the only game in town for that. So
yeah,
until anybody comes out with a video,
he's the man. Everybody been worrying about that video.
That's the Lakeland short scale hollow body is my demo, baby. You can't have it.
Hell no. He's the guy. That guy over there.
If you look at my channels, it's like each video has like 20 views, and it's probably all me. And then the Lakeland hollow body, it's like 3,000 or something.
You in the door though. You are in the door.
That's right. And that's what anytime Will gets a little ego about him, I'm like, hey, there's one base that you're not winning.
There's one. I got that one, baby. You don't.
Back
of the bus.
I look like shit on camera, and the editing's horrible and the video quality's horrible. But you know what? How many views do you have for the Lakeland short scale hollow body? Because I got 3.
I'll wait.
So
Oh,
I
man.
appreciate you allowing me to come on here and talk about MJC. Anytime I have a chance to preach the gospel of Mike Connolly, I'm going to do it because he deserves it. He deserves all the recognition in the world. What he did with that string company was truly different. It was hard to get past that point of sounding like we were selling snake oil. But what we were doing was actually a very basic thing that a lot of companies have been trying to copy now. And
I've seen that they've even had like Labella does.
Well, I'm not gonna name names, but
Smart.
Yeah,
I was about to be like, I've seen some stuff. I'll be like,
yeah, we were kind of ahead of the curve. We were kind of ahead of the curve, and that's all Mike. I mean, that's all Mike.
Yeah.
And it's just, the dude had a really cool life. I wish he was still here. I miss him every day.
Yeah.
But he would be upset at me for pontificating about him. But he was a good dude. I really liked him a lot. And that's the thing is like it's not going to just be an economic decision about the company. It's going to be more of like, would Mike approve of this? Because he was very, very, very big on not being just another company. Because he worked for those his whole life, and that's why he started his own company, because he didn't want to be just another. Not that there's anything wrong with any. Like, we're friends with all of them. They make great products, but we wanted to try something different. And I think, unfortunately, we were just on the cusp of it taking hold when this all happened. I think that we were just starting to really.
Right. Yeah.
It felt like you could feel it. It felt like we were getting it, and unfortunately, we had we lost Ted, and then Mike's health deteriorated to a point of where it was, and then passed away. But the video that Will put out was, I mean, he was.
Dude.
It was rough. It was rough.
Yeah, dude. Like he told me down, man. I was like, bro.
Well, I mean, the thing of it was what you don't realize is all the back and forth we had about how because it was all about not doing a disservice to Mike's memory. Will was very sensitive about that,
his soul came on that bass solo. I know that though. Like, he was bleeding.
Yeah. And, and that's what I mean is, like, I can't say enough good about Will. I can't say enough good about you. I mean, you drink like a bitch, but it's I can't wait for our time in California. I can't wait for the stories that I'm sure will come. They better have scooters.
Yeah, I know, man. We gonna ride again, baby.
I forget the name of our biker gang, but we'll come up with a new one.
I forgot. We was rolling though. We was rolling. That was a great time, man.
All right, man. Well, I will be watching sporadically. I'm going to be doing some booking here. I'm trying to book Nashville right now, so I'm going to mess with that, but I'll keep the audio on. But it's good seeing you virtually, and we'll be seeing you in person. And I'll bring my stilts so my shortness doesn't surprise you this time.
You could have sprung that on me earlier. That came out. I was drinking before you see me. It's not. You can't hold me accountable.
Well, what I should do is I should have just got like have different heights every time we see each other.
Put some little blocks in your shoe.
Yeah, just like, but not just enough to where you're like, wait a minute.
We'll be like, hey,
I can't remember.
Something's different. Something's different. I can't put my finger on it. Why are you walking like that?
All right, man, bro. All right.
All right, man. Thank you for dropping in, my dude.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
Bye, all you. bully the kid fans.
Hands. Ah, good dude, man. Good dude. Let's see. Okay, getting back into questions, changing gears a little bit. Um, you ever had your bass head rattle off the cab? Any solutions other than turn it down? I've got a non-slip material between, but happened again last gig. Um, I would get a big strip of Velcro, put it on one, put it on the other, mount it, or you could do it at the four corners. Just put Velcro down there, mount it in there. Try that. Other than that, it would just be rubber grips. Let's see. Hey man, I'm thinking of getting a Marcus Miller V7 5 string. Is that a bass you would suggest? Um, no. The V7, it's a good bass. Don't get it twisted. But for the money, you might want to go V3. You're gonna save a little bread. That's just me. I mean, you're basically getting the same bass, just a little bit different materials. But what you're really paying for is the electronics, and the electronics are standard on all the bases. So I would say get a V3. I really say get an M2, but that's just me. If you're gonna get one Marcus Miller bass, I would say get an M2 5 string. I got two of them, and they're dope. So that's just me. So take it for what it is. Glad to see the bass hang back. Hope everything is good. Everything is a lot better than it was a month ago, a month and a half ago. Appreciate you dropping in proper, consistent homie dropping in. You know what I'm saying what's up. But yeah, I'm doing a little bit better mentally. So hopefully we can make this a recurring thing once again. Let's see. I learned of lobster via talk based forums. That sounds about right because he chops it up with a lot of people. See, what's good, fellas? Good to see y'all. What's happening, Culture? Rick Rowley, what's happening? I was thinking the M5 heavy. M5 isn't bad. Why am I rubbing my knees? Like I got bad knees. I don't. Um, M5 isn't a bad choice, but you're gonna get the same functionality out of an M2. So I would suggest that. Personally, I played the M5, and you get a little. Well, you do get like pickup switching and stuff like that, but it's not the same type of quality. So I don't know if it's worth it or not. So I can only speak from uh I can only speak from experience, and I have two generation M2s, and they are flames. So I would say check out M2. Let's see. That or something from Court. I've never played a Court bass, so I can't even speak on the company at all. I really wish I could, but I've never played it, like actually got into it like for real. So I can't really get into it. Oh, do I want to do a different bass? I feel like I want to do a different bass. Big Al. I want to do a different bass. Got the Jackson back there. I think I'm okay right now. Let's see. Let's see. Bought a Sterling sub 5 stringer. However, electronics have been on back order. Any suggestions? I would say check out Adair Engineering or Adair Audio. It's my baby's boogers on my hoodie. Oh man. Anyway, I'd say check out Adair Audio. They have preamps that go directly into it. You can get a classic one for probably like $130, $140. And that's what I have in my sub 5. That is right there. Like, there. And video came out on that bad boy this past week. It sounds great. And the video today, actually. Yeah, I did a groove with it today. Let's see. Man, that P10 was singing love. That P10 was singing love the look. Oh, you talking about, yeah, that's lobsters. Lobsters P10. Yeah, it's a bad boy. It's a bad boy. Let's see. It's income tax time, and I'm having a hard time thinking about what I want to get. I can't help you there because there's at least 3 bases I want to get that I have no reason to buy. I have no reason to buy the bases I want to buy. So, I think I'm gonna go back into the vault and pull out some base videos from like my channel when I first started that I think I never released, and they're gonna showcase some bases that I've had over the years. Got down. I think one that I found was a ATK bass, Ibanez ATK 510 or something like that. It was a 5 string bass. And the other one was a SR. It's an Ibanez SR 506. I think I'm gonna bring those bad boys back out. I'm not sure if I ever posted them, but they're worth giving a listen. Now, granted, these are going to be like 5 years old, so the video quality isn't going to be exactly what you see now, but they should be it should be tasty, you know. I gotta, I may introduce them and then get into the video. I may just throw them up and see where they fall. But I'm going back in the vault to see because some videos that I was like, man, I don't really like this. Might as well give them the light of day because a lot of videos I recorded, but I didn't ever release them because I was like, nobody wants to see this. Now I'm like, I don't know what y'all want to see, so I'm gonna record what I'm gonna release what I want to release. So that's where I'm at with it. So y'all stay tuned. The next few videos may just be vault videos. Who knows? But it should be good because I was funky back then. I just didn't have a presence on the camera. I just wasn't talking. I was just staring there and just weird like that. So y'all take it easy. Me, I was like, I don't know what to do with my hands or to do with my face while I'm funking out here. I'm just staring at the camera like, yeah, feel every piece. This is what I got for you because I got it in the sack back there. I got it. uh, let's see. Favorite bass. My favorite bass right now, or my go-to bass right now, is Goldar. That's my go-to bass, but that's only because I don't have my original BTK5. My BTK5 is getting fixed up and getting rewired right now, so I'm gonna get that pretty soon, and then I'll have my babies back in rotation, and then we'll see where it falls. You know what I'm saying? I do have, man, it's hard to say because this does the same thing Goldar does. Like it does the same type of vibes, and it's 3 pickups here, 3 pickups on Goldar, and they handle any groove phenomenally. So it's hard for me to say what's my favorite bass. But basses that I've recently been picking up and just vibing on is Jackson Spectra 5 right here. That's been one of the ones I've been kind of picking up and just creating, just messing around with and stuff. So it's been that one. It's been this bass that's right here, which is my Fender P American Pro 2 that I have flat wounds on right now. That's been another one that's kind of changed up my playing a little bit. Kind of been going back to my Chevelle that I fixed with the EMGs. And then after that, my M2 second gen, that's also with the EMGX situations. Other than that, other bass I've been getting down with is where'd you go? Oh, you over here. It is this one. This is a 4-string jazz bass from Harley Benton, and I have the Porter pickups in this bad boy. And this is the most clear bass I own. Like, it's the most transparent bass I own. Just HB, that's right here. It's right there. It's the most transparent bass I own. Let me do that. Let's do that, because it may be hard to understand what I'm saying. So let's go ahead and try to get in there with this. Excuse this pop that's about to happen. So yeah, this is a passive bass. Y'all seen the review of it? Passive bass, Harley Benton. This bass costs, I think it was, I want to say it was $84 at the time. I think it's just under $100 right now. But this is the most transparent bass that I own, I feel. Turn the mic away so you don't hear the string noise and all that. All right, you. Let's go over here. Here we go. So yeah, and that was kind of uneven. Like, yeah, I didn't have it. So you could have been hearing humming that whole time, but it's not that. Yeah, but it's passive. It's not hum canceling, so that's why you were hearing the hum in the different positions. But it's a good time. It is a good time. Let me pop coming. All right, come here. Get you back. All right, Jackson. Pop coming. All right. And then we got the microphone back in the game. I'm surprised my babies are still asleep. I'm excited about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. God. Oh, batteries are dead. I've been playing it that much. Okay. No. Okay. So gotta swap the battery out. And also because of the seasons, I need to readjust the neck because now it plays too low. Like there's way too much fret buzz. Yeah, it's doing too much now. Now I gotta adjust some stuff. So uh yeah, it's too low. Oh my god, that's low. Okay. Well, I might be able to get away with just raising it up right here. Am I decked the whole way down? I think I might be decked the whole way down. So yeah, this is a great bass. This is a great bass. And it's a Jackson, which is kind of surprising, maybe to you, maybe. But only negative that I could see off the top is there's no tone control and passive. But it's neck through and feels great, plays great. I just need to swap the battery out. Then I'm good to go. But I've been playing this a lot lately, so it's dead. Pop coming. Let's go with. Uh, let's go with you. You should be straight. All right. Pop coming. All right. This is my Sire M2 second gen, and it's suited and booted with all EMG electronics, and that is the preamp as well as the pickups. Um, there's a kill switch on it that takes it off of active and just completely kills the whole thing. Kills the whole thing. So if I forget and I leave it plugged in, I can just put it down on off and then it disconnects the battery circuit. Um, has push pull for your pickup splitting. I think the pull is humbucker, and I think the push is single coil. And this is your overall tone, and then this is the blend. You have your mid, and then frequency sweep, treble, and bass. So yeah, it's a mixed bag of fun. You know what I'm saying? Okay, blend. Humbucker on the back. Humbucker on the front. It's another bass I need to go ahead and give some love to because seasons have changed and it's made my neck do some stuff. So, but this is a solid every bass with an Allbridge bridge on it and some sexiness to it. Shout out to Lobster sending that to me to throw in that bad boy. It's a good time, man. Good time. Pop coming. Going back to the Big L. This has been fun, man. Back in the swing of things. Woo, spicy. So good. So spicy. Ugh. Oh, yeah. So, on this bass, my favorite setup is either all three or just these back two. Now, if I'm playing at church, at my home church, I'm usually just running these. Whenever a solo or something happens, I immediately go to the back pickup and get down. If I still have to run some type of bass line and have some type of presence, I'll run both of these. So whenever normal situation, whenever I'm going to church, I'm normally playing these two, just like a traditional jazz bass. You know what I'm saying? If it's a slower song, I'll swap to these two. If it's a song that I got to do slap on, I'll do this. Or if it's really funky and I want a modern tone, I'll do all three. If I got to do a solo, I'm just using this one. And I'm usually doing it in parallel, which is all these buttons pushed in, not in series where it's all the buttons pushed out. And if my battery dies, you know, I have all these options, but just passive in a passive tone. It's a good time. It's well engineered bass. It's a well engineered bass. Um, I love it, and it's my name, so there's also that. Let's see. Oh, y'all been talking. My bad. My bad. So yeah, DFG. Hopefully, I answered your question. Let's see. What's up? All been on since I called a bass hang. Sorry, Bully. Life's been crazy. Dude, life's been crazy for me. That's why bass hangs ain't been happening. So I get it. What's up from Oregon? What's happening? I got an 815. It's delicious. Mm, tasty. I have an ATK from the 90s. Super heavy. Dope. Have you, let's see, have you experimented with a U bass from Cali? I have not. Thank you. Appreciate that. Uh, how's that? Appreciate that. Let's see. Have you played the Ibanez BTB 745? No. Played one in Guitar Center a while back. I fell in love with it. Cool. Dope. 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 Okay. Harley Ben. Okay. 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 So yeah, man. I want to thank y'all for coming. I've been here for an hour. That's what I wanted to do. This felt good. I got to chop it up with my boy. This has been a great time. Um, so y'all join me next week. I'm gonna try to do this at 8 o'clock next week. Apologize for it being like at 8:30, but I had to put my babies down to sleep. So yeah. Base hang 54. Is this 54? I feel like this is 54. Is this 54? Let me check. Yeah, base hang 54. I'm bringing this to a conclusion, and I'll catch up on base hang 55 next week. That will be on the 7+6. That day. Till then, 13. Till then, I've been Alan Brown, aka Bully the Kid. Y'all be easy. It's the same size as my hand. I can't get over that. This looks huge. It's 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 the same size as my hand. It's my hand, dude. Is that not trippy to y'all? Like my hand. This looks big. It's crazy. I was like, dang, so if I slap somebody, that's what it was. Like, wow. Anyway, peace.